have a packed day. I am currently going to the Coumadin clinic to see what my current INR levels are. So I have been holding my Coumadin or warfarin since Saturday so that my INR becomes 2 or below for my endoscopy that is scheduled for tomorrow. This way I don't potentially, bleed out during the procedure. So we're going to go check those levels to make sure that it is at that number. Now, for those who are unfamiliar with Coumadin clinic, because I was, not an expert on it before January, since it's not something I ever really had to deal with. You go, they poke your finger like you're doing like a blood sugar check, and then they take that and they put it in the little machine, very similar to like the blood sugar check, and then they give you that number. So you drive 30 minutes for that. Yeah, you should kind of get compensation on travel time, but that's just me. Those are just my thoughts. Outside of that, I have had horrendous right lung pain. And I know when I saw pulmonology before, she was suggesting that it was probably a muscle situation with an irritated nerve. And, to an extent, I agree with that maybe at that time. But I don't know what's going on now. But it hurts so bad again. It's like kind of worse than it was before. And it woke me up in the middle of the night last night. Now, not to say that this just started last night. It's been going on for a few days. But this particular sensation woke me up last night. And I was trying to take the deep breaths that we suggested to get that alveoli to open, to pop. And you can hear it. It makes a nice crunchy, crinkling pop sound. Now, the issue is I was trying to breathe it in, hold it to try to keep the lung open. And then usually that does the trick. Like once it's open, it's just like, okay, we're good. But the second I would breathe out, I could literally feel it closing up again. So it's like back to square one. And it hurts so bad. I'd say it woke me up at maybe like a 12 out of 10. I was like distressed panicking because I was just like, I don't know what to do. It's not the muscle, because I used like a massage gun yesterday on like my whole body, and the muscle is super loose. So it's not that. So that kind of debunks that theory. But I took a couple of puffs of my albuterol inhaler that I like never use, but I have it for moments like this, and I would say it helped bring that 12 down to like an 8.5. So I would say it did help significantly, just not enough. But I definitely felt like it was easier after using the albuterol to take a deep breath. So there's that. But yeah, it's really bad. I took pain meds. I even tried using the massage gun thing again. I was just like, maybe I put it in the wrong spot. Let's try massaging over here. Nothing. You can hear and feel that pop. And it's like the second I breathe out, it's like it doesn't matter. And it's not like I can just hold the breath in permanently. And it's just on the right side. Like I would say, just mid rib cage downward to like where your rib cage ends on your side. And it kind of, for the first time, was wrapping around to the front of my chest, which it normally doesn't. It's usually just kind of like on the side, almost like my back. But this was, wrapping around to the front. It was a lot last night. It's still a lot right now. I called my pulmonologist just to kind of let them know. I already know the recommendation is going to be to go to the ER, and I'm not trying to deal with that right now. Because again, got a lot to do. Got endoscopy tomorrow. these upcoming appointments, I don't got time to be in the hospital again. It's so dramatic. I just want it to open and, you know, stay there. So I will update on my next appointments that are coming up for the rest of the day.